If you haven't seen how it started, check part 1 in the description. You missed the first crack. Evan didn't confront her. He didn't even hesitate. He adjusted. That was the difference. The next morning, Lena woke up to breakfast already. Made eggs, toast, coffee, her favorite. She paused in the doorway, confused. You didn't have to do this, she said. Evan smiled lightly. I wanted to, simple, normal, safe, too safe. She studied him longer this time. Something in her eyes shifted, not suspicion, calculation, but she sat down anyway, took a bite. Thank you, Evan nodded, watching her not directly, but enough, tracking every blink, every pause, because something felt off again, not with her, with the pattern. That night he didn't follow her. He didn't need to. He already knew where she was going. Instead, he did something else. He went back to his laptop, opened an old archive, years back, emails, names, contracts, and there it was, the connection. The house Lena had entered belonged to a shell company. That shell company linked to a man named Daniel Hurst. Evan's jaw tightened. He knew that name, not recently, but deeply. Daniel Hurst wasn't just some random man. He was tied to a case Evan had worked on 3 years ago. Corporate fraud, millions missing, evidence that vanished overnight, case closed, quietly, too. Quietly, Evan had always suspected interference, but he never proved it until now, and now his wife was walking into that man's house, smiling, laughing, like she belonged there. Evan leaned back slowly. This wasn't just betrayal, this was infiltration. Day 9, he escalated, but subtly. Lena came home late again, same time window, same smell, same routine, but this time Evan left something out on purpose. His phone unlocked on the table, screen visible, a fake message open. We should tell her soon. No contact name, just text, incomplete, ambiguous, dangerous. Lena saw it. Of course she did. She tried not to react, but Evan caught it, that half second freeze, that flicker of panic. She looked away too quickly, too clean, long day. Evan asked casually. Yeah. Exhausting, she replied, voice steady. But her fingers tapped the table once, twice, a tell. That night she didn't sleep well. Evan could hear it, the shifting, the breathing, faster than usual. She was thinking, trying to connect dots, just like he had. Day 11, the unknown Bluetooth signal appeared again, but this time it didn't disappear at midnight. It stayed until 2:13 a.m. Evan sat in the living room, lights off, watching the scanner, heartbeat slow, controlled, because that meant one thing. The device was inside longer than usual. He stood up quietly, walked toward the bedroom, paused at the door, listened. Silence, too much silence. He pushed the door open slightly. Lena was asleep, or pretending to be, her phone missing, not on the nightstand, not charging, gone. Evan stepped back, closed the door softly, then checked the scanner again. Signal still strong, very close, closer than before. Then he saw it, a second signal spike from the hallway, not the bedroom, not the living room, the storage closet. Evan walked toward it slowly, every step controlled, measured. He opened the closet door. Nothing unusual, boxes, old files, winter clothes, but the signal maxed out right there. He started moving things carefully, quietly. Then he found it, a second phone, hidden, powered on, screen dark but active. Evan stared at it for a long moment, then picked it up. No hesitation, no emotion, just clarity. The phone wasn't locked. That was the first mistake. Or maybe it wasn't meant to be. Messages, hundreds, all between Lena and Daniel. Evans scrolled slowly, every word precise, every sentence sharp, because this was the truth. He still has no idea. Good, keep it that way. Once everything is ready, we move forward. What about him? Pause. Then he won't remember anything by then. Evans stopped scrolling. His hand didn't shake, but something inside him shifted, cold, deeper than anger. He kept reading. Photos, not romantic, not obvious, worse, documents, schedules, his routines, his habits, tracked, detailed, then a video. Evan pressed play. It was short, grainy, recorded from inside that house. Lena sitting on a couch, Daniel standing nearby, talking, clear audio this time. He's starting to notice patterns. Daniel said. Lena nodded. I know, I'm handling it. You're getting too close, he added. A pause. Then Lena replied, that's the point. Evan paused the video, replayed that line again and again. That's the point. Something clicked, something he had been ignoring, dismissing until now. This wasn't just cheating, this wasn't just manipulation. This was intentional from the beginning. Evan locked the phone, placed it back exactly where it was, closed the closet, turned off the scanner, and went back to bed. Lena was awake. He could feel it. Even in the dark, Evan, she whispered softly, yeah, you trust me, right? A long pause, perfect silence. Then, of course, I do. He heard her breathing change, relief again. But this time, Evan smiled in the dark. Because now he understood something she didn't. She thought she was controlling the narrative, guiding the outcome, managing him, but she had just made a mistake. A critical one. She showed her hand too early, and now Evan wasn't just reacting anymore. He was planning, because if Lena and Daniel thought he was someone who could be managed, controlled, erased, then they had no idea who they were really dealing with. And in the next phase, Evan wouldn't just watch, he would start moving pieces because the truth wasn't just about what Lena was hiding, it was about what they were preparing him for and why. You're not ready for the final truth. Part 3 will expose everything. First part is in the description, don't skip it, or this won't make sense.